We are unmuted.
Okay. I think I need somebody over here to play the two things.
You want to?
Check on them. All right, there's everybody here. Yeah, I did it up. I told them to alphabetize themselves and be ready to talk. Good evening. Welcome to Western Suffolk BOCES graduation of the LPN 1020 graduating class. I'm Florence Cavalcanti. I'm one of the instructors as well as the chairperson of Health Careers here at the Northport campus. And I am honored tonight to stand in front of you and present to you these graduates. For the first event on our itinerary, we're going to stand and salute the flag and say the Pledge of Allegiance. So if everyone could stand up, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, you may have a seat. It gives me great pleasure to be here tonight, and as one of the many instructors that facilitated your journey here when you entered the program 18 months ago. I am so happy to be able to say to you that you are graduating in October 2020. For welcomes from your instructors, we have a video from your main instructor, Ms. Laura Flerks, and she has a couple of sentiments and some wise words to share with you tonight.
Good evening and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the part-time evenings 1020. My name is Laura Flerks and I'm one of their instructors. In 1870, Florence Nightingale had anticipated it would take 150 years for the world to see the kind of nursing that she envisioned. The year 2020 is a very special year for nursing in general. It has been identified as the year of the nurse. This class entered the course for nursing long before the words COVID-19 or coronavirus were ever uttered. They were hopeful to be right here today in 2020, ready to begin their careers. Those not involved in the medical field, this may seem odd to you when I say not much has changed in nursing since COVID-19. Nurses still work tirelessly, providing skilled care, holding hands, and providing education and compassion each day, both inside and outside the hospital. Sure, we've made some modifications for protection, but they're no different than our past experiences with the H1N1, Zika, or Ebola viruses. The magnitude to which nursing has been placed on center stage should make each one of you proud and excited to be joining the ranks. This class has grown as a team and has obtained the knowledge and the skills to provide excellent care. I'm excited for them as they move to the next chapter of their career. They are no longer my students. As graduates, they are my peers. I wish them well in their journey. I leave them with another statement from Florence Nightingale. Let us never consider ourselves finished nurses. We must be learning all our lives. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank Mrs. Flerks for her sentiments and for her ideals. I'm sure that through the course of the program, not only Mrs. Flerks, but the other instructors that you were blessed to be inspired by have given you what you need in your toolbox as you go out and work and help and do what you need to do to become an excellent experienced nurse in the year 2020. I would just like to take a moment to welcome the families that are watching via YouTube. These are extraordinary times and they call for extraordinary measures. And I'm glad that through the facilitation of the BOCES IT department and the administration that we were able to provide this graduation ceremony so that the families could be a part of this endeavor as the students mark their last night here on the Northport campus and move forward in their education and in their career. One of the things that we do here at BOCES is we invite students to come on up and deliver a presentation to their graduating class. And tonight, of those 15 students that are graduating, we have 3 that would like to share their thoughts. So I would like to invite Evelyn Nappy to come up and share her thoughts.
Hello, we're here, we did it. Everybody looks so nice, and I wanted to get a picture from my end.
Aw.
Take a picture. All right. Good evening, graduates, teachers, staff, and family. First, I would like to say that I am honored to be here giving this speech on behalf of my classmates of LPN 1020. I had no idea that I would be saying this speech until 2 days ago. So I'm not going to lie, I was browsing the internet on what to say, and there were so many speeches to read, I gave up and decided to just wing this and write my own. So just bear with me as I go on. The past 18 months of our class has been a multitude of obstacles. I can remember when we first started and all the hype about pharmacology. Yes, you all remember that. Being told that we will lose some students during pharm because it's not easy to pass. Well, that was obviously a tale from former students because here we all are. And we made it through the one of many obstacles that we had handed our way. Give yourself a round of applause. We went through the pandemic, and that alone speaks volumes for every one of us. We had to change the way of learning to remote classes and learn how to adapt, making quiet time in your house to view and listen to the work. Zoom classes were starting to become the new norm. For those of you with kids like me, this was another obstacle to climb. Need I say more? The mute button was always on and my screen was blocked because you never know who is to yell what or who isn't wearing clothes. For myself, working through the pandemic, it gave me a lot of different emotions. My lifelong dream, here we go. My lifelong dream was being questioned in my head. For some of you, you may have had the same feelings, but I looked at it as a challenge and we were being tested, just like the past 18 months. If we got through this, we can get through anything that awaits us in our future. For some of us, this includes going on to be registered nurses, and I'm sure we will encounter a multitude of obstacles along the way. To my fellow classmates, we have a lot of memories to talk about for the rest of our lives, some of them being funny and some sad. I will never forget clinical, especially Brunswick. I know we all had some laughs there, as well as some even cried. We all had our indifferences during the past 18 months, but I can honestly say that when it came down to it, we always had each other's back and argued till it was right and our point was made. That was the LPN 1020 I know. I want to wish you all good luck in your future endeavors and always believe that all is possible and you can do it. To all my family and friends watching us graduate today, to all the families and friends watching us graduate today, on behalf of your loved one, I want to say thank you. I'm almost positive you had to listen to the stories. I hope there were no bad ones about me. You have probably given many words of encouragement to your graduate, to the students, husbands, wives, mothers, fathers with children. I'm sure you were left many nights to take care of the loved ones, including making dinner and doing homework while we were here continuing our education. Again, thank you. Let's give them all a round of applause. To all of our teachers these past 18 months, which was a lot, we wanted to let you know each and every one of you is appreciated. Just like us, we know you have a life outside of BOCES, and there were many sacrifices made on your behalf to make this night happen. I'm sure some of you will never forget me calling out, "It's break time," or Jillian packing up at night to let you know it's time to go home. Thank you. Students, help me give them a round of applause. Last but not least, my family and friends watching, I thank you as well for listening, answering my late night phone calls on my drive home, listening to my famous lines of "I'm tired" or "Sorry, I can't go, I have school," or "I have to study." Listening to all my complaints, you all too always had words of encouragement to share with me. And of course, I cannot leave out my amazing husband and children. that sacrificed so much for me to be here, accepting my certificate tonight. You always encourage me that I can do it, and I did it for us. I love you and thank you. So with that said, I want you to know I really didn't copy the speech, but I did read somewhere, it's not my words, but I wanted to share with my classmates. Take pride in how far you have come and have faith in how far you can go. Congratulations and good luck to all of you. LPN 1020, we did it. Now let's give ourselves a well-deserved standing ovation.
Thank you, Evelyn. That was wonderful. I'm sure your fellow students, as well as those that are present here and on the YouTube channel, very much enjoyed what you had to say. Thank you. It's very, very inspiring. Our second student that would like to have a presentation tonight is Stortrice Roberts.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for allowing me to speak tonight. When we first started this program, we all had one goal, and that was to become an LPN. For many of us, this program was a second chance to create a path of success, and today I am honored that we have established that goal. This journey was not easy, and as adult learners, we had to manage going to school while also working full-time, raising children, managing relationships, welcoming new blessings, transitioning to new jobs, and unfortunately for some of us, experiencing life-changing trauma. However, in those times, we came together and found ways to support each other. We laughed together, we cried together, and argued like brothers and sisters. We saw days that we thought were never going to end, and days that we wish never even started. But we have also celebrated birthdays and life events, allowing us to gain lifelong friends. When I think of the LPN class of 1020, I'm reminded of three things: our resilience, our commitment, and our desire to succeed by any means necessary. It was 1 year ago today that we walked into our clinical rotation, not knowing that 3 months later, we would experience a pandemic that would completely change our clinical experience. And although it was not what any of us would have expected, we showed tremendous character. I believe that our greatest asset right now is our inexperience. We do not know how things, quote unquote, have always been done, and we now have been given the unique opportunity to walk into any field of our choice and be molded by the very professionals that we aspire to become. That in itself is a powerful position to be in, and it is up to us to take control and guide our future. We must remember that we have learned what nurses need to do, but being a nurse is much more than what you can ever learn in school. There's a quick quote that I want to share before wrapping up. This quote is one that reminds me of the women in my family that I look up to, especially my Aunt Helen, my Aunt Ramona, and my mother, who have always supported me, much like the many women in this classroom, including you too, Mandy and Brian. In life, there will always be people who have been conditioned to tell you that you are something else. You're to this or you're to that. But life is a set of choices. You either lead or be led astray. You must always follow your light or you will lose it. My inspiration for this class is that each of us take away a sense of confidence that when faced with adversity, we will be remembered that we are truly enough and we will succeed again by any means necessary. As different as we all may be, there is one thing that everyone in this room, including the instructors, have in common today, and that is that we will all be walking out of the room as medical professionals, and that's something that no one will ever be able to take away from us. Congratulations, LPN class of 1020. We did it.
Thank you, Stortrice. That was absolutely empowering. I commend you for your speech. And I'm sure that your fellow students would enjoy having a copy of it. Our final presenter tonight is one of the gentlemen, Mr. Nandy Georges.
You guys can't even see the smile under this. It's a lot. It's a lot. In that particular order: family, close friends, teachers, co-workers, faculty. Good evening. To you graduates, good evening. I don't think I ever said good evening or good morning. I always say hi, how you doing? But it's a pleasure and an honor to stand before you today to tell you congratulations. It was a huge honor to spend the last 18 months with you. I will not say the past 18 months were the easiest, but I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about each one of you. This class was one of the most interesting classes I've been on. We shared tears, we shared frustration, and certainly a lot of laughs. While in the program, we miss parties and events that relate to our friends and family. We also lost touch with a lot of people. But in the end, today, it's worth it. You have worked hard for this. You have worked hard for this day, and you should be proud. I heard some of you speak about being lucky. Me personally, I don't believe in luck. I believe in working hard and see the result. And yes, today we did. Our country today is facing one of the toughest moments economically, politically, and health-wise. After today, we are becoming part of the health organization. Please, I urge you, don't be part of the solution and not be part of the problem. Some of you were already on the field when you started. Some, like me, I had to make some changes. This past January, and I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't doing good. I had to quit a corporate American company, good paying company, to reshape my life and get my hands dirty. I did it. I reshaped everything, yes, and I'm proud to be here with each one of you guys. Yes, it made a huge difference in my studies as well as in my personalities. As of today, I am taking care of dementia residents that are incontinent. It feels great when I see them smiling and feeling good about themselves. I'm part of the solution, and I'm very happy to be. They asked me not to take too long, so. Please do yourself a favor. Make this LPN your kindergarten. Don't stop. Continue pushing yourself. The nursing field is so broad, you can be anywhere you desire. Make this the beginning. Be proud of your work. Be proud of your studies. Be proud of you. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. You still have the support of the new friends you made around here, and even the teachers, Ms. Sherry. Speaking of teachers, please, to all the teachers, do not take it personal when I say and I speak for many of my classmates that Mrs. Flirts was more than a teacher to us. She is by far the best we could have had. It is unfortunate we never had to interact with Mrs. Key, but we can tell the previous class had it good. Thank you, Ms. Key. A huge thank you to Mrs. Sherrico, Ms. Bannock, Ms. Rowan, Ms. Pensier, and all the other teachers who stepped in to help us make this dream a reality. Thank you. To my family, my wife, I want to say thank you. She's been a nurse for 20 years. She's been on my back for 20 years. I did computer science, but she's been on my back. And I'm making a step forward to meet her goal. Coming home, where she had to go to every single parent-teacher conference for the past 18 months that I missed. I want to say thank you. It will get better. To my son, Fabian and Sibel, thank you for your support. I have an annoying uncle who calls me almost every day, asking me to keep pushing myself. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. No matter how tired I was, he was there on my back. Two annoying friends, they know who they are. Thank you. All right. Finally, back to you, my fellow classmates. From these days forward, you have the door of opportunity open to you. Go through it. Encourage other friends and family members to go through this journey with you. It's worth it. Be at your best every day. Remember, you already took the first step today. Go on and make your journey worthwhile. Put a smile on the face of a patient every time you get a chance. It makes a difference. Congratulations to you all. And I love you, each one of you.
Okay. By the way, I wouldn't end like that because I have something for you guys as well, each one of you. All right.
Thank you, Mandy. That was absolutely heart-provoking. I enjoyed your speech very much, and what you said about being a difference in the world of healthcare right now, probably one of the most important sentiments for all of you to hear. And thank you for your speech. Thank you for contributing tonight. Okay, so we're going to move on to the festivities, and out of all the graduates that are here tonight, you all face many challenges in the 18 months that you were here. And facing challenges for nursing students is really not unique. But you have faced particular challenges, and you've risen to meet those challenges over the time that you've been here on this campus. Despite the journey that became longer than you anticipated due to clinical complications brought on by the pandemic, this class persevered and you completed the requirements, and tonight you conclude your journey with Western Suffolk BOCES. One particular student has finished this program with the highest GPA of all of her classmates, a feat not only beyond outstanding, but under ordinary circumstances, but an accomplishment magnificent to the reality of the situations that we live in today. Tonight, it is my honor, on the behalf of the nursing faculty, Health Careers Administration, and the administrators of WS BOCES, to announce the valedictorian for October 2020 LPN class is Amanda DeVoe. And tonight, we're going to present the graduates with not only their certificate, their pin, but their lantern, their Nightingale lamp, and they're all in the bags before us on the desk up here. So as I call your name, if you could just come on up, take the bag. It has your name on it, and we will be very, very congratulatory for you as you come on up and receive your certificate and your honor for the journey that you have completed. Tonight, I would like to present to you the graduates of the Western Suffolk BOCES Practical Nursing Program of October 2020. Jessica Ahern. Brian Corolla. Amanda DeVoe. Mandy Georgia. Loshade. Veronica Fiducci.
Sorry. Thank you.
Jillian Ingeberg. Chanel Joseph. Tom Cruise. Evelyn Nappy. Diana Naranjo Valencia. Kelly Fagan. Dortrice Roberts. Jessica Roman. And we can just have a special round of applause for Kathleen Alfonso. Congratulations to all the nursing graduates and their family members and friends. I'm sure they would be giving you great big hugs if they could right now. At this time, I'd like for you to stand, ladies and gentlemen. And inside your bags is a paper that has the pledge on it, Florence Nightingale Pledge. And we will okay. Your lanterns are also in your boxes, in your bags, I'm sorry. And if you can just take them out of the boxes. Okay, on the bottom, there should be a switch on the candle itself. And then you can place it right into the it's not turning on for you? I'm sorry, we'll get to another one. Okay. So we're going to commemorate the World Health Organization 2020 Year of the Nurse and the 200th birthday of Florence Nightingale, also known as the Lady with the Lamp, the pioneer in nursing and profession, by having the nursing graduates indicate their commitment to the professionalism and patient care by reciting the Florence Nightingale Pledge. You'll repeat after me. I solemnly pledge myself.
I solemnly pledge myself
Before God.
before God
And in the presence of this assembly.
and in the presence of this assembly
To pass my life in purity.
to pass my life in purity,
To practice my profession faithfully.
to practice my profession faithfully,
And to abstain from mischievous behavior.
to abstain from mischievous behavior.
I will not take.
I will not take
Or knowingly administer.
or knowingly administer
Any harmful drug.
any harmful drug.
I will do all in my power.
I will do all in my power
To maintain and elevate.
to maintain and elevate
The standard of my profession.
the standard of my profession.
I will hold in confidence
I will hold in confidence
all personal matters
all personal matters
committed to my keeping,
committed to my keeping,
and all family affairs
and all family affairs
coming to my knowledge,
coming to my knowledge,
in the practice of my calling.
in the practice of my calling.
With loyalty,
With loyalty,
I will devote myself
I will devote myself
to the welfare of
to the welfare of
those committed to my care.
those committed to my care.
Congratulations, practical nurse graduates of October 2020.
Everybody can stay standing, and we're gonna try and get a photo for our wall of fame.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Jill, I just need you to.
Just all face up this way.
Perfect, okay, so, Star.
So am I.
One more, I wish I were taller. One of those has to have everybody. Thank you.
You can have a seat. In your graduation gift bag, there are your nursing pins and your lamp. Nurses are traditionally presented with nursing pins by either the faculty of their nursing school or by a person significant to them. It's called a pinning. In the special circumstances and out of an abundance of safety, the pinning by instructors will be omitted tonight. I do encourage each one of you to select a family member or friend, perhaps someone who has been particularly supportive of you through this journey, and have them place the pin on your left lapel over your heart. In closing, I'd like to thank all of you for participating in tonight's celebration. Thank you to the family and friends attending virtually. Congratulations to all the nursing graduates. I would like to offer a special thank you to the faculty who could not be with us tonight. I'd also like to thank all of our staff members, the clerical staff, the custodial team, the security officers who have worked to make this event possible. I would also like to include our thanks to the night building supervisors, Mr. Bill Monterulli and Ms. Eileen Anatrella, for their supervision throughout the course of this program. And thank you to Mrs. Nagler, Mrs. Monterulli, Ms. Kelsey, and our superintendent, Mr. Flynn, for your support and guidance through the planning of this celebration. Thank you to Ms. Maggi and to Ms. Christine Chantel for their IT expertise in making the live event to be shared with friends and family. Weston Suffolk BOCES Northport Adult Health Careers thanks you on behalf of the graduates of LPN 1020. Congratulations, each and every one of you. Go out and do great things.
Hi, Leah, John, John, and Kurt.
Oh, he's so thoughtful.
Thank you, Nancy.
Done.